Right. You have to pick a god. I believe these are all based in Slavic mythology. I know I know Svarog, but I don't know so many of the others. You can play Mokosh and you can play Marina. I'm going to play Mokosh just because it's the one I've known. Can I play Marina? Okay, anyway. Basically, you pick a god to worship, and then you're basically working on a villager, and there's like plot and stuff, and I don't know, it's complicated. Thea is a weird game. I have the same gripe with Divinity 2. Yeah, I think a lot of this is taken from Slavic mythology. Anyway, so you can play as Mokosh, the Mother Earth. Life, birth, and nature are your domain. You were once the supreme goddess ruling alongside Perun. But now everything has changed. The darkness devoured your beloved Thea and tarnished all life. You kept a handful of chosen worshippers alive in the bosom of your power, but they are weakened, lost, and scared. You must do all you can to restore balance and to keep your hope alive. Yeah, the world is over, and you basically have to fix the world. And because I've played Smokosh a bit, you have better gathering, you have more gathering, more gathering, village-focused gatherers, craftsmen, warriors. And then you can play as Marina, which is the goddess of death and rebirth. Like the changing seasons, your domain is the wheel of time and progress. Though you feel that the darkness was just a part of the wheel of fortune, now that the sun returned, it is time to take another step forwards. You do not stand guard over your worshippers during the Age of Darkness, but the small rabble that did survive has impressed you enough to warrant your protection now. It is time to bring in the next era, so you must guide these people towards greatness. So I think this is more research focused, which is actually I kind of want to go for this now. Actually, now that I know this is research focused, I kind of want to go for it. Who are we serving? It's a good question. Do we serve Mother Earth, or do we serve the goddess of death and rebirth? No, there's not enough people here for a poll yet, so just by typing in chat, let me know. Once there's more people here, we'll do polls and stuff. But just by typing in chat, do you want life or death or nature or death and rebirth? Yes, Vargas Hephaestus. I don't know a lot of stuff. I know some names are familiar to me, but I don't know many of them. Marina looks cool. Marina does look awesome. Yeah, I can do poll, but I think there's more. It's not just death though; it's death and rebirth, which looks cool. And it's also research focused. And I tend to go research in games. I like playing science focused. I do science victories in Civ and stuff like that. Das Bystander with the rebellion of nature. That being said, if you level up Mokosh, you get a new god later. That's true. If I level up Mokosh, I randomly unlocks another god. You get Perun if you unlock all of the gods, and Lada you have to complete. So I either unlock Velis, Varrock, Zoria, or Horus. Good question. I'm not sure when this is going to end though, so we might start with Morena now and see how it goes. Reminds me of the witch from Dragon Age, the second installment. I didn't play a lot of Dragon Age 2. I played Origins, and I tried to play Inquisition, but I bounced off it a lot. Okay, I think we're going to go for Morena, I think. That's because I also kind of want to. Village-focused warriors, gatherers, or craftsmen. We're not gatherer-focused like this, so I might go gatherer, just because to give us a bit of a help in the beginning. I believe that's just I believe that affects the start of your village, like your initial villager skills. I think later on you can go forward. I think that's just your starting villager skills. Ooh, craftsman. People who craft. People like customizing. We're gonna go normal because frankly I have not a clue. Normal, difficult, normal, experience, normal. That's all fine. Difficult is horrible. Godlike is no, thank you. Right, anyway. Confirm. Let's just get started. I have to remind myself how this works. The goddess of death and rebirth, like the changing seasons, your domain is the wheel of time and the progress. Although we've just read that out loud, so I'm not going to read it again. Couldn't start with Perun, have a supreme... I can't start with Perun, I'm not unlocked Perun yet. Perun is unlocked if you unlock all other gods. Perun is the last god you unlock, so I have no idea how it works.
Thea is awakened. Welcome. No time to waste. You are a deity of the High Pantheon, and you must help your worshippers survive the darkness. So what now, you ask? You are divine, yes, but you have little power, and so you will know the world through your people's eyes. This means sometimes you will encounter your own divine messengers, and maybe even face your own avatars. Weird, I know. Your first mission is to survive. Every critter is trying to make sure you stay down, so get food and craft better equipment to protect yourselves. You will guide your people to victory, either by sheer survival and progress, or by solving the Cosmic Tree's mystery.
I think if you solve the Cosmic Tree's mystery, you unlock Lada as well, so we might work towards that if possible. Anyway, what's this? Who's talking to me? And what do you mean, looking through people's eyes? I'm going to do the tutorial because I can't remember. This game is complicated.
I am but a messenger. Theodore, you can call me. But let us focus on you. Thea is a broken land. The underworld is shut, and the undead roam the earth. And creatures of darkness that ruled for a century want you dead.
Okay, so I need to improve our village and people. How do I get started?
First, go and explore your village. Check the inventory to see your stocks and set people to gather food and fuel, like wood. Without food, people will starve. And without fuel, they will not craft or even heal, so these are really important.
Okay, gather food. Anything else?
Yes. Once you've visited your village, check out the people standing outside, the exploring party. Select your party and send them to me. I will wait for your people outside the village. I have marked your people's map with a big blue question mark, so they will see where I am. Oh, and if you ever forget what your current task is, just check out your logbook.
Alright, so check out my village and people first and send them your way. Let's begin. You get 1 experience, hurrah! Right, so welcome to the world of Thea. We have Ostoya, which is our... Can you rename Ostoya, please? Okay, hang on. I need to remember the controls here. Turn 1, our god. Yep. Ostoya... Okay. Name for our town. As far as I know, there's only 1 town. You don't make new towns, you only have the 1 town. So, the name for our mainer base. What will be the name for our main base? Why did I get the hydrate cross? Because it was getting spammed a bit too much. And there's a limit to how many times you can do it in a stream, so I thought, you know what, let's not let people get it out of the way too early. Muscovy. Nice. Home. This is, I think, the only one, so I think we're going to have to wonder about what's going to happen here. Okay. Atlantis. Atlantis is typical Mirkwood. Ooh. Atlantis with a Y. I'm liking Atlantis with a Y. Although we're not underwater, so that kind of ruins that a little bit. Temnolisye. What's Temnolisye? Whatever, that's a reference I don't understand. Or a language I don't speak. The translation of Mirkwood into what? Nautilus and says in the Crystal Sink. Mirkwood. Into what language, though? Nautilus is traditional. In Russian. So I'm probably mispronouncing it horribly. Nautilus is traditional. That is true. It's like... me calling it Nautilus is like Shogun calling it Necropolis. Russian folk metal band. Fair. Right, so I think I'm going to go for Nautilus, because it makes sense. It's traditional. Although Nautilus is a bit of a thing. Northerland. Northerland. We're going to call it Northerland. We might change it in time. We can always rename it. We have 4 villages in Northerland. We have 26 turns of food and 5 turns of fuel. There are also 6 villages outside, so we've got 10 villages overall. You can get a lot of people in this, if I remember correctly. Right, let us see. Now, if I click here, that is inventory, that is equipment, that is new expedition, that is manage. Papa. Right, so this is our village of Northerland, which is basically a lot of wood houses and a big sort of wooden palisade wall. We have people we can gather, and inside our area of effect we have logs, mushrooms for food, and twine, string. nearby resources. So we can our production. We can. Who's at home? We've got Mira, Vladimir, Vlada, and Dobrovit. Gatherer, 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 crafter. You can see their gathering skills here as well. So we can actually assign gathering skills here. Crafting, we have Dobrovit can craft, and construction, Dobrovit can construct as well. Okay. I'm remembering now. Now you see here, right? If I put, we need food and we need wood primarily. So if I put Mira into food, because she's got a gathering of 5, we get plus 50 every turn, and whenever that fills up, we get this amount here. So every 2 turns, we'll get plus 7. We currently have 5 turns worth, so that's going to be a nice usage there. So Mira can start gathering, chopping some wood. Vladimir can get some mushrooms. Every 2 turns, we get 14 mushrooms. We have no mushrooms, but we have food. And string. Every 2 turns, we'll get some string as well. Dobrovit is a man of many skills. If I go, I'll go in depth into these people afterwards, because you see how they've got crazy levels of resources. I can also put Dobrovit to work here. It doesn't add that much though. Like you literally add 2 crafting. Your crafting is ridiculously small. No, gathering. I mean, you can craft, but I don't think I've got many resources. Although you can craft food. Cooking also counts as. Can you do that? Jerky. That makes meat. So yeah, crafting is basically whenever you craft anything, you have to pick like a starting material, a secondary material, and some kind of catalyst. So if I do that, we get a plain shirt that gives 2 armor. If I changed that for leather, does that change anything at all? It changes its research level. That gives us more research. If I go for extra leather here as well, it gives us dexterity and more armor as well. Leather shirt. Okay, so we could go for that. I'm not going to do that now yet. Not yet, anyway. Tools, we can't do any tools because we haven't got any metal. We can't do any gathering tools yet either. I don't want to make some gathering tools just because gathering tools will make our gathering that much better. We need some kind of hay or something over there. Can't quite recall. So Dobrovit, cook me some food, Dobrovit. Cook meat, jerky with some logs. You put Dobrovit there. It'll take 2 turns, and you'll basically start churning it out. We can also put like infinite, etc. We'll just do the 1 right now. Construction. We could construct a pasture. Forget what a pasture does. I guess I won't find out until I've actually got the things to do it with. I think pastures grow food, I believe. Inventory, what have you actually got in our village? We have some logs, leather, meat, string, spider silk, a child. Vlada has got an axe, which does damage. You can see down there. It does 6 damage. It was made with iron and bone. Dobrovit has a heavy hatchet that does loads of damage and has poison that was made with iron and darkwood. Mira has a spear that does 5 piercing damage, was made with wood and quartz. Vladimir has a staff that does piercing poison damage, was made with amber. Dobrovit has a dark pendant that provides, it's bad quality, but provides folklore, provides armor, provides... Everything you get is like a stat. Everything that is here becomes a stat. Every person's everything is like a stat. So if you look at Mira, for example, Mira has 8 armor, 13 damage, 5 gathering, 3 intelligence, piercing damage, 5 speech, 8 strength, 7 will, Vlada, etc. You can get a lot of stats on everybody. Not too helpful right now. We'll grow up in time. So equipment-wise, so Mira has got the spear there. You can get tool, armor, weapon, main hand, offhand, a ranged weapon, a couple of rings, and an amulet, I believe. Dobrovit has... I'm not sure what that is then. That's not a ring. That might be accessory. Managed supplies. We have food. We've got logs. Right. Anyway, so right now we are currently in the process of, if I go to gathering. Yeah, we're currently gathering logs. We're currently gathering wood. We're currently wood, mushrooms, and string. We're currently crafting jerky. We're not getting any meat in, so we can't. That meat won't last forever anyway. Okay, so we've done that. Let's look at our expedition party. If I go to expedition party, we can inventory, equipment, split expedition, camp allows you to camp and gather resources. That's how you gather resources outside the area of the village. You can send a camp to go out and start gathering resources. We can move as well. Who's actually in here? Let's find out. Can I see who's in here? Is it possible? Show hide resources on the map. It's actually beneficial. Open next group. Go to settlement. Open the game log. Open research screen. Oh, you can start researching for more stuff as well. So you can start researching for things you can't get yet. Like I can't actually harvest like the better quality of stuff until I start researching it. Same with crafting. I can't craft better things until I research the stuff. And same thing with construction. I can make a pasture, which grants meat every so often. We could go for a herbalist hut, which grants herbs and allows children to become a medic. Cabbages. From time to time, a baby is found amongst cabbages. I'm assuming this is some kind of Slavic lore thing I don't understand. Nothing ever happens when you split the party, speaking as the GM. Sometimes it's okay to split the party, but sometimes it is not. Baby being found amongst the cabbages must be some kind of lore or like a stork thing is in the West, like storks bring babies and stuff. Or in Japan, it's like what was the Japanese equivalent? It's like blessed by an angel, I think, is the Japanese equivalent. Like the where babies come from. They come from a cabbage patch. Smithies let you gives more crafting skill to craftsmen. Provides various resources, random resources every turn. And Watchtower allows you to see further. Okay, I'm okay. I'm not sure what I'm going to have to research yet, so I'm not going to bother with that. Let's move this group here. And I don't know who's in this group yet, because actually... There you go. We have Lislava, Bodek, Bona, Bolelut, Jadwiga, and Mihu. We have Lislava... Lislava... If you go to equipment, Lislava has a blunt greatsword and a dart of darkness. Bodek has some leather jerkin and a bone-crushing two-handed axe. Bona has a leather jerkin, different kind of leather jerkin. It looks like 10 armor, 2 dexterity, 11 armor, 2 dexterity, slightly better one, and a sharp stone leg. Good quality, 19 damage, 4 poison. I like you. Bolelut has a spear, but you are a gatherer. So gatherer. And then Mihu is a kind of a... What are you? You are a craftsman. Yeah, you are a gatherer. You are a warrior. You are a hunter. And what have you got? You got yourself a basic black sword. No one is wielding the buckler at the moment. Who's got a spare hand for buckler wielding? You do. Can you carry the buckler? That is a very heavy buckler, my god. That is a very heavy buckler. 110 weighs that, so you went from being 68 to 178. We have 3 bucklers here. That's probably why they're not being used. Okay, fine. Let's move you on. And let's carry on.
Theodore welcomes you. Well, hello there. I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done.
So what now?
Events, such as meeting me, will occur throughout your adventures. Sometimes they are random, sometimes predestined, and always varied. Events can occur when you're out exploring, but also globally, or within your village. So remember, leaving your settlement unattended may be dangerous.
Right, events occur anytime, both in the village and not in the world. Anything else?
Many events will ask you to bring stuff or do things in order to move to the next stage. I asked you before to gather food and fuel in your village. So you can gather resources in your village, but also by setting up a camp when you're out exploring. To set up camp, stand on an empty hex and choose the tent icon from the mini HUD.
Yes, we can set up camps in the world.
Good.
I'm remembering now.
Events can lead to conversations or just random disasters, but they can also lead to challenges. To show you what I mean, track down a pack of boars nearby, marked by a blue question mark, and bring me back their bones.
Right, bones time. More experience points. Right, let's go. How much movement? We've got 3 movement left. So you can also see that the party can carry up to 3,900 units of weight. So you can gather stuff, fill up the inventory, then when you're full, head back and drop stuff off. Or for example, you can have a party gathering, a camp gathering things, gathering wood, gathering whatever, and then when they start getting full, you send one person from that party back to town to drop stuff off and come back again, or 2 if you're feeling a little bit less brave. Anyway, let's move you to there.
You find the boars Theodore told you about. There is only a couple, so it should not be too hard. However, instead of a straight fight, you can try to do a proper hunt. If you have the right skills, that is. Or better yet, you can go all native on these beasties and wrestle them to the ground. Not an easy option.
Go all native. So yeah, the amount of skulls shows you how difficult the challenge is. We do have a hunter. I forgot her name, but we do have a hunter, so hunting is actually quite easy. Then we have a wrestling, which is possibly dangerous. Numbers scale from 1 to 5, so hunting's the easier one. Let's go with hunting first.
Great. You have the right skill, in this case gathering, to enter into an alternate challenge. In non-fight challenges, the wounds you get during the challenge do not carry over after it finishes, meaning you have less of a risk of dying.
You can also see the group at any time, I think, yeah, because you have hunter. So I'm assuming things like all these stats are useful in challenges. So I'm assuming in hunting, traps will be relevant. Yeah, traps used primarily in hunting, tactical, and fight challenges. Stealth used in dexterity, mainly to sneak. Range damage. Fight and hunting, animal kinship, hunting, yeah. So you're going to be very good at hunting. Let's go for hunt. You've started a challenge with 2 hunting. How do you want to resolve it? Skills used in this challenge: offense, defense, tactical, first action, counter offense. This shows you what's actually active, what actually works in this. Only these skills work. So stealth will work for counter offense. Ranged attack will work for support ally. Animal kinship was for counter and shield. Traps used for confuse. Offense is just gathering in general. Defense is going to be your health. And first action is your perception, I believe. Yeah, let's begin combat. Right, so our hand. Every turn, your party are cards. Your party are literally cards in your hand. The group here attacks, and then the group in the tactical hand don't attack, but they can use their skills for extra abilities. They can use to get closer. You can use first action to force someone to go first and stuff. The combat in inverted commas is quite in depth for this. I quite enjoy it. I can have a free reshuffle. I do kind of want to because my offensive hand has none of my offensive characters. All my gathers are in my tactical hand. I'm actually gonna have a free reshuffle. Okay, at least I have some people in there. This is good. I had literally no attack at all in my offensive hand. Right. Hunting. So, player's turn. You have defense, piercing damage. Card is dealing piercing damage placed in front of the last card. Deals half its damage to it, only when the last card is an opponent's card. So, what do I want to do? You have 7 health. First action, rightmost allied cards in the queue, whose level is equal or lower to first action, is moved to the beginning of the queue. Basically, you play loads of cards, and at the end, the cards execute in order. So, when this card triggers, it will do 4 piercing damage to the card is placed in front of the last card. It's like it'll do damage to the. I think it does damage to the left. So, counter offense discards an opponent random card from all of Penn's hand. That's your tactical hand, right? So, counter offense. Support ally increases the offense of the rightmost card. You get closer. Allows the character to enter the battlefield, but by doing so, it gets confused and loses its attack in the first fight phase. Yeah, so you don't get you're not going to get a turn. I get more turns because I got more cards than you. It's still my turn. So, Hang on, do I have to wait? How does this work? I remember how this works now. Support ally. No point supporting ally. A pass. Yeah, pass to you. You play that. But you played Get Closer as well, so you're not going to have a turn. So only you have a turn this round. So we'll play this, which goes in. Play Bolalut. Play Bodek. Support ally. Gives you one more attack. And there's no point counter-offensing because they've got no offense there. So we're done. Yeah, fine. Fight phase 1. It attacks you for 4. You get no turn. You get attacked for 4. You get attacked for 1, get killed. 1 damage done to you. Yep. Fight phase 2, it goes through it again. 4 damage to you. Next is still alive. Hit back for 3. Hit back for 4. And we win. Hurrah.
You stalked the boars like a pro and caught them unaware. Your loot may not be as plentiful as a straight fight, but you did not risk getting wounds, so your people will not have the danger of dying now.
And you can take it and leave. You can dismantle it. Oh, I can't anymore. I can right-click for properties. Some bones as well. Got some meat as well. What did dismantling? I forgot how dismantling works. I don't think I can dismantle now. Oh, I can't dismantle because these aren't crafted items. If it's a crafted item, I can dismantle it. Can we head back? Nope, we have to end the turn. Turn 2. We have research to spend. Research to expend. Smithy. Put a well out, but again, I can't really make a well. Not yet, anyway. I think the best would be to spend something gathering. Yeah, I think so as well. But what do I need? I've got iron. We haven't got any amber, so we're getting amber. Researching amber will add 5 units to this resource to the inventory. At least one piece where it can be gathered will always be revealed after researching this. Are you sure? So somewhere in the world, amber was revealed. Over there. Okay, there's amber all the way over there. There's fish over here. There's spider silk over there. There is vine over here. There's darkwood down there. Anyway, let's go back and talk to Theodore.
Theodore welcomes you. Well, hello there. I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done.
We have the bones.
Wonderful. Well done. And keep your resources. They may come in handy on a rainy day, you know. As you saw, you got both experience points and research points, on top of any material rewards. All of these will help you grow stronger.
We got some food back as well. Okay, we gain experience and research for doing tasks. What now?
So, you've discovered that some events will let you solve a situation through more than combat. These non-combat challenges are often just as hard, but it means that fighting is not the only way. Remember, wounds from combat challenges can kill your people even after the fight, so choosing a different path is often safer. And having a medic in your party will help decrease the chances of dying.
I want a medic.
Well.
I want a medic.
Great job on the boars.
Thanks, but the challenge was still very confusing. Can you run down some basic rules?
Sure. Firstly, you can always ask me for my tips again. Reset the tutorial
God,
in the
no.
help menu.
I'll never do that.
But just to give you some of the core tips, initiative is randomly rolled at the start of each challenge, so you have no control over this. Your party is split into 2 hands, tactical and offensive, and again, this is done randomly. Cards attack their closest enemy on either side, and the round begins from left to right of the table. There are various skills and weapon types that give you special tactical and offensive capabilities. These are only a few pointers, so check out the help manual for more detailed information.
Right, thanks.
Practice makes perfect, you know. So now that the bores are done for, let's practice one more challenge type. Social encounters. I spotted a fellow demon called Hurlik, and I want you to convince him to give you some gold. When you have it, bring it back here.
Got it. I can't remember what you get from experience. Anyway, we need to go over there, so... we can reach almost all the way over there. What do you have here? We got some chickens. We got chickens! We got little chookies. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Wood. Herbs. That is exotic fruit. Bird meat. Okay. We actually got a lot of wood nearby, which is nice. We're on our way to making our... if you go back to the village and look at our gathering, we are one turn away from getting a bunch of wood, one turn from getting a bunch of string and mushrooms and so forth. And because we're using up a certain amount per day, we're making more food than we're eating. Those will be going up, which is going to be nice. I believe there are seasons as well, so when it gets winter and stuff, it gets problematic. Time to build a KFC. KFP. Right, anyway. Next, please. Right, so what do we have here? Enemy spotted. Yeah, we know that. Villager idle. Oh, Dobrovit has finished crafting the food. So if you go into the inventory, we now have the jerky, which can now be used as food, I believe. If you go to manage supplies, the jerky is allowable food. So if I choose not to eat meat, we do not eat meat. We eat jerky, and we eat mushrooms. And production. I want you. Can you make a pasture? Not yet, because we haven't got the veggies for pasture. I think actually has the expedition got veggies? Have you got veggies? How many veggies have you got? 24. We're one veggie short of being able to make a pasture off that. Damn. So crafting, and because the way it goes over, it overlaps. So the additional 40 we had left goes added here. So we still have one turn before we get more wood. More mushrooms coming in. Right, crafting. Give me more food, but this time, can I eat mushrooms? I can't. Oh, I cannot cook mushrooms. Oh, I can use you. You count as a vegetable. You count as a vegetable. Ooh, okay. We can use you to make the stuff. That. We're making some bigos. A form of vegetable stew traditionally made out of sauerkraut, but any veg does the job if needed. So I'll make some bigos. I think we make 8 of them, I believe. For essentially not much else here. Yes, and the more food types you get, the more bonuses you get. I'm remembering. I'm going. Oh yeah, I remember. 4 bigos. Maxed out bigos, but oh, you're making it at once. Oh, okay, hang on. Let's not do that at once. We need wood. Not quite making that so far. Make 2 bigos. Make infinite bigos. Keep making bigos forever. We need to find a dog, heat them up, and get hot dog up and running. Let's start making bigos. Gathering. Those are still going over there. Like I said, once I can, I want to build a pasture. But now that I know that I can use vegetables, I can use that over there. That's good. I need a lot of wood, though. I need a lot of wood for that. Regardless, you're done there. You've finished crafting that, right? Production complete. Gathering complete. Yeah, we know that much, right? You lot, hi. Let's go chat to the two.
You find the Hurlik Theodore spoke of.
Oh,
he
that's
sits
cute.
on a rock and stares at you with his large yellow eyes. What do you want? You looking for trouble? Because I could get you some. He clenches his tiny fists at you.
Since when are those yellow eyes? Those aren't yellow eyes. You'll only be trouble if you don't give us some gold. Intimidate. No trouble, little fella. We just want to talk.
Little? Who are you calling little, you overgrown pile of softy fish bags, you? The creature huffs and puffs at you, shaking its fists violently.
Alright, our apologies, sir. Little is our mark of honor in our village, you know. Like we say, hey there, village elder, you're looking very little today.
Sir, don't you see that I am a woman? Ah, but a compliment, you say? Well, I suppose being little is way better than being big, so you're kind of clever to call each other little, even though you're clearly vertically challenged. So, what's your business here?
We were told you have some gold. We really need it. A fella called Theodore said you might be able to help out. And you have started a challenge with double holic and a crazed bee. A social challenge with 2 holics and a crazed bee. Sure, why not? Why not? So, you have the skills required, don't you? You have you have the offensive skill required to do a lot of damage. You have affect poison. It's not poison, it's social poison. I can't remember what the skill is, but its effect is basically poison, but it's not poison because we're not fighting, we're having a conversation. You have counter tactic, which you can counter tactics, you can support ally. You have counter tactic, get closer. Everyone's got get closer, I think, yeah. Anyway, keep in play. This looks like a good hand. Holic is a level 5. Okay. Have you got... If the bee's here, the bee might be low enough level that I can actually counter it. Because if you use support, if I use this, I can potentially no, that's probably the bee. That's probably the holic. Okay. Yeah, that was the holic. So you did the support ally, which means now you do 10 damage now, which is nasty. You've got defense, right? You've got shield, you don't take that damage. Will be added to the defense. Which means that's the B. Okay. Let's play you. Your turn. That shows you how many cards I've got left to play this turn, so you can play your turn. That's the B. Which has absolutely no value at all. If the B was there, I could have discarded it. But I think I'm kind of glad that the B was over there instead. Actually playing the card game. Hell yeah! Hey, Kenny. That's not going to do anything. So I'm going to go ahead and do super support ally, so that okay, we're going to get one hit in by holic here, but hopefully the counter will win dramatically. So support ally on you. Support ally on you. So good. At which point we'll go boulder in the lava. There's lava. At some point, I'm going to want to start naming them of these people, because we have like 10 people to name, so. You have 0 attack. A lot of social. Ah, yes, because we still have to deal with you, don't we? Yes, we do. We still have to deal with you up there. But because we have no one else to attack, we attack their discard pile.
All right. Theodore is clearly up to his old tricks. Sending you here for his gold. Here you go, and tell him to come himself next time.
1 bar of gold. Bodek got Bless of Speech. So you got 5 speech for 15 turns. You got 5 speech for 15 turns, Mihu. May not be relevant, but there you go. You got some more experience and 1 more research point, I think. If I'm going to get the Darkwood, I do need to research the Darkwood. Which is over here. Darkwood. I wonder what's down, actually. How much do you have left? You've got 3 movement left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. If I go down here. Ooh, hello. Ooh, or misses. Spider's nest. There's treasure over there. There's a rat witch over there. That's lovely. A rat witch. 1 witch and 4 hulking rats. We're stopped here. Ooh. So gatherings come in. Which just as come in, that's gonna be the wood. Yeah, see that wood. Oh god, our food has really dramatically fallen behind. Hopefully by next turn we should get. Yeah, so that's gonna be coming in next turn. Oh, of course, it's fallen down because I've forbidden the meat, haven't I? I've forbidden the meat. That's why we've fallen down a bit. Okay, that's fine. I'm less worried now. Anyway, let's go back up to the top. Not C, was it? Is that M? Alright, okay, right mouse button. Oh, it's click and drag, yes, I remember. Here we go, click and drag. Move that up there. Okay. Now, food has gone up to 8. We've still got logs coming in aplenty. You have 5 days left of fuel, 13 days left of food. Let's hop along in there.
Theodore welcomes you. Well, hello there. I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done.
I think these 5 options are to do with the tutorial, because this is the same conversation we had last time, but now the gold is relevant. So that thing about bones probably is one of the 5 options we have and unavailable.
Oh, good. You got the gold. That wretched woman owes me, but I have no desire to speak to her. Anyway, it's a matter of principles rather than the gold itself, so just keep it. You may need it to craft better stuff, you know.
Thanks.
In social challenges, as you saw, you will face your opponent, but different skill sets become relevant, such as speech, attractiveness, and will. So just remember, different challenges use different skills. And so your party composition can have a great impact on the way you explore the world.
Hey, Victor.
As you perhaps noticed, you got research points as well as XP. You need research points to discover new materials and recipes for crafting and new buildings for your village.
A long time ago, Victor. I played this game a long time ago. So I have played it quite a bit before, but it has been several years, so I'm just reminding myself as I go.
Now, you will notice that some equipment as well as buildings
Also, because I have
in your village require a lot of stuff.
Because I have no idea how
Often
to
things that are not
explain this,
easily
I'm letting
gathered
him
or
do it for me.
commonly found. For such needs, I also recommend scouring the world map in search of old ruins, abandoned tunnels, ancient towers. You get the gist, right? It so happens that I know of an old dungeon that you can explore and loot.
Yay.
I have marked this place on your map.
Okay, let us go... Yep.
Well, yes, I have a second task for you to do at any time you're ready. Craft me 10 cooked, baked, or roasted food. Any type. You may want to research some varieties as well to match your supplies. Also, leave these 10 crafted foods in the village until I show up. You don't have to rush with this one. Take your time and get to grips with managing your settlement. Remember to check the magical help button to read more. Yeah, I know, more about any mechanics.
I'm thinking about stealing this one for my GURPS campaign later. I haven't played GURPS in so long. Good heavens. Okay, so we got a dungeon over there. Northerland is over here. We have been making cooked food, so that's not a problem. We have been making cooked food. It is slowly growing. We are making cooked food. Right, so you lot, I need to get some food and some things at some point. So can we move over here? That's space. What's that? That is R. So we are gonna need food and logs before too long. And sadly, I was hoping that there would be more logs. Maybe we'll find more trees this way. We'll have to set up camp at some point. Maybe there's trees nearby here. I also want to build my... I've got so many things I want to do. Because I want to get, for example, I want to get myself that. I want a herbalist hut because I want to get medics. I want to get medics up and running as quickly as possible. Because, as Theodore said, if you take a wound in combat, you can just die to infection afterwards without a medic in hand. It's very troublesome. Then you can also research weapons and so forth. We haven't actually got weapons. We can do tools, and that's about it. And also we can start researching meat-based foods, roasted meals. Do baked meals as well, if you have a lot of grain nearby. We can do jewelry. We can do light armor. We can do one-handed swords. We can do one-handed axes, bows, clubs, staves. Regardless, we still can't move that far. Fine.
Yes, wonderful. You made your first batch of prepared food. No longer are you a mere scavenger. Now you can cook.
Ah!
Crafted foods are more efficient than the raw stuff, so you may want to take them when you're out exploring, as they are lighter to carry. So now I have a harder task for you. Build me a building in your village. Any building will do. Good luck.
So it will eventually... Once that... Ooh, I got a research point. Okay, so hang on. People have leveled up. So, Expedition 1, abilities have improved. Jadwiga got 1 gathering. Leslava got 1 stealth. Mihu got stealth, health, 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 health. So they all leveled up. And we have, in the village, health, gathering, gathering. Mira got some strength as well. We got some... the Bigos is ready online. It's still being produced, which is good. With the improved gathering now, improved gathering means you're actually harvesting every day without fail. You'll harvest every day without fail. So I'm going to move you down there. Oh, okay. I can of course do that there. But hang on. So we'll move you over there. Yeah, that's fine. There, you're going to harvest there every day without fail. Put you over there. So you every day, like clockwork, you're going to push out 7 wood. Every day without clockwork, you're going to push out 7 string. And every couple of days, depending on how this works out, you'll be pushing out some mushrooms. Although, again, I want to get that... Can I make... I still can't make gathering tools because I haven't got any metal. I need metal to make gathering tools. From somewhere I need to get metal. Right. You're all done over there. That's coming through. That came through. Hey, Asmodee! Asmodee, are you part of Asmodee Digital? Is that just a coincidence? And therefore, should I be calling you Bellany? Not at all. Fair enough. Ooh, there's something else over here. Okay, that's not actually where we're going, but there's something else we can do over here. And I'm assuming these are logs we can grab, right? Yeah, there's logs here. Right. Warriors can use 2-handed swords in one hand. Ooh, can they? Yeah, we know that you're there. Let's go over here first of all, because that looks interesting. Explore this place.
Stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery.
Search it.
Search the abandoned abodes and open some old dusty cellar. As the heavy doors crack, you are swarmed by some crazed bats.
Some crazed bats. 4 deformed bats, 3 hulking rats. So yeah, damage is offensive, armor is defensive, stealth gives you first action. So this basically says, this is the action, this is the stat that affects the action, and this is the weapon effect that will apply. So leech, poison, piercing, blunt. Blunt is actually interesting because all damage remaining... Blunt is essentially trample. Piercing is... does damage when you place a card down. When you place the card down, before the fight even started, piercing does damage. Poison does poison. If a creature's wounded... If you attack a wounded creature in combat, poison damage is doubled. And leech basically gives you health. Wipe. Hopefully not. We are ridiculously strong right now. Our party's good at combat, and we are ridiculously strong at the moment. Sadly, no one's got a blunt weapon, because I feel like these are going to be way overkill for so many things. But I'm okay. We'll keep this. It's not a bad hand. My turn first. Who's coming into play first? Ooh, do I just get away with... Can I counter tactic? Counter offense. Goodbye. Yeah, so the damage values here are so tiny. So I get to play 2 cards now. I'm going to put down Bona. We're gonna first action Bona. So Bona actually goes first. Aha! So Bruno's going to go first before anything else happens. Deformed bat. Deformed bat coming closer. Confuse. You don't get an attack either. In comes Lava with the additional shielding defense, which is good. Your turn now. You will get a turn, I think. I think Lava will attack backwards, and yeah, Bigos might attack forwards. So I'm hoping. Actually, no. You attack the closest person, so you'll attack back. Not sure who you'll attack. You might attack backwards or forwards, but you'll attack back, which is fine because you've got armor to take the hit. I have heard this is like a comfy stream to get it. So for people who want to get away from that, it's a complete nightmare. But this is more I want people who want to not have to think about that, who don't want to be doom scrolling on Twitter or glued to the news in what is a very unhealthy and can be quite tense situation. Just not be worrying about that right now. Because I was stuck to the news. I was glued to the TV, and it was making me very tense and very, very unhappy in general. Who do I want? I want to keep this. I want to re-roll this, don't I? Yeah, I want to re-roll this just a little bit. Yeah, because I've got some defense there. Because I haven't actually been paying attention for the last hour and a half, I have no idea what's changed, and I don't want to know until I'm done streaming. When I'm done streaming, I'm going to have a look and have a massive coronary, probably. Zero cards. Play your last. Play your last card. I didn't have any offense, did I? No. Oh, do I win here? Probably. That does the damage there, and we win. At this point, we just say done because we win. There we go.
You search the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
That's the problem now. We've got wounds. Wounds are bad. They can infect and stuff. We got some iron though. Some steel. That might be useful. We got a staff. What does the staff do? It has damage, piercing damage, and poison. We got a bit of stone, sandstone, some fish. So we got some food sorted out for us as well, which is nice. We'll take the stuff and leave though. However, you're now wounded. Are you not? What does that do for you? Because I know if you keep moving while wounded, it's a problem. If I remember correctly. If you move while wounded, it's an issue. So move over here. And just for this turn, we'll camp. And set some gathering up and running. Gather some fuel for me, please. You can't craft at the moment, but gather some fuel for me, please. Just spend one turn gathering some fuel. There we go. We got some fuel. Good. We can move up now. Break camp. Yeah, resting reduces the chance of dying from wounds. How have your wounds come along, by the by? Mehu? No, who had wounds still? Have you all lost your wounds? Yeah, everyone's healed up. Everyone's healed up. No one's wounded now. Good. Everyone's healed up. That one turn of resting has definitely helped a lot. Yes, good. I'm happy with that. Right. Let's carry on moving. There's a party of something over there. You approach your enemy and have time to decide your plan of action. We can fight the undead filth, or we can just sneak past and assassinate them. I'm not sure how you assassinate the undead, but give that a go. You are like a cat stalking its unknowing prey as you slowly approach your enemy. You lie in wait, still as a statue, ready to pounce. That is assassinate the undead. Whereas stealth is now the offensive skill. Begin combat. Right, so you got plenty of counter tactics and confusions. Okay, my turn. I'm gonna go straight up with Leslava. Get out there. Let's have an idea of what they're dealing with. Sneaking is level 5 sneak. It's a level 5 sneak, so I can't really do a lot of stuff here. All the confuses and the counter tactics are quite low level, so assuming that's vaguely similar, I can't do much. So we'll put Mihu next. Because Leslava will kill the sneaking. Hopefully something will happen there. I can't first action anyone either, unfortunately, because they're all too high level. First action needs that to be lower level. We're leveled up now, so that's inconvenient. I can shield ally on you. Not that's going to be relevant, but I can shield ally on you. You are level 4. Ah, you have piercing. Ah. So you've actually done some sneak damage to me. Although you attack there, you attack back, we win. It's not this is You assassinate your enemy in cold blood and with the grace of an alpha predator. It is possible one or two have escaped, but the bloodbath, taking some of the loot, but without any injuries you managed to eliminate the threat. So we got ourselves a round shield, a monster bone, and an amber runestone, which is made of amber and string and gives you some extra will. Ooh, hang on. Can we equip this nonsense? Amber runestone we can. Who needs the who needs the will? Who can make a good use of will? Who's got highest will? You've got highest will, Bolalut, so you get even higher will. And you got a shield? You're the one who's using a shield. Actually, we have double-handed swords, right? Can you use a shield here? You can, right? No, it's two-handed swords are one-handed. One two-handed axe, not so much. Anyway, so look at your shield. Compare that shield, which is 3-4. This is 3-3 plus 1 dex. I lose 1 shielding, but I gain 1 dexterity. Increases stealth and also use the variety. You know what? Use that instead. It's also slightly lighter. It weighs 104 rather than 110. And who can benefit from this? Who's 15 damage. 2 poison, but you lose the it's also piercing. Don't think I particularly want that one, to be honest. We might disassemble it at some point. Regardless. How are you doing? Crafting food? How's your food situation, Northerland? Good. Your food situation is pretty good. Wood added, and yeah, because we just got a bunch of wood. Right. Keep going. Ah, wood and food, looks like. Yes, meat. Oh, that's seaweed. Seaweed we can use to make something else, wasn't it? Seaweed is used to make baked goods. Although I still require grain there, so it's less relevant. Gathering. So far, okay, fine. I put the rune in the wrong. Did I? Did I? Equipment. Oh, no. Oh, you, hi. Equipment. I did. Alert. Thank you. Thank you. Who put seaweed in food? It can be quite nice. Can you just camp out here for the night? We can't camp. You need 1 MP to camp. We would get some extra food, extra wood. Was that proper wood actually, or is that dark wood? That's actual wood. Okay. The amber's over there as well if I want to pick up some of that. Anyway. Next turn. It is now nighttime. Daytime and nighttime. Okay, so food is being produced. Again, how much do I need? I need 4 metal bars to make some tools. And 4... What's this? This is... Actually, what this is classified as. What does that classify as? It's not just grain, it's other stuff as well. It sticks. It sticks. It sticks. I can use that as well. Wicker. I can use wicker as well. It can't just be straw. Wicker as well. Wicker also counts. I can look for wicker as well. Anyway, let's get to that thing, please.
You enter an underground complex that turns out to be some old, long-forgotten dungeon. You're not sure what used to be the purpose of these dungeons, but they seem large.
Explore!
Inside, there are two main
Ah,
tunnels
you have a
leading
choice.
deeper into the complex.
You have a choice, Steam. I know what my choice is, because I always have the same choice. It's an aphorism I have, but what do you think, Jet? There is only one decision here. There's only the correct decision here. Rook knows it. Rook knows it. Always go left. It's always go left. Always left. No, it's a thing. It's a thing. You always go left. You always go left. If you've ever played an RPG, you know you always go left. Unless you know to go right, you always go left. I'm making a different choice now. Why though? It's kind of a meme at this point. You've put the pull up anyway. It's kind of a meme. It's things like stuff I learned playing things like Eye of the Beholder and stuff when I was very, very young, and other like dungeon crawling games. Like you always go left. Ooh, people actually want to go right. Right is actually winning in the vote. Good heavens. Oh my god. People are desperate to buck the trend. People are desperate to buck the trend. People say to hell with convention. We will go right. Wow. I'm definitely not getting a draw on this one. Oh! Left is pulling back. Left is pulling back. Yeah, if I jinx it, it's fine. If I jinx it, it's part of the meme anyway. The reason it's kind of basic, you go left until you run out of left to go because you just do it at random, you get lost. Yeah, it's also because if it's a proper maze, if you just stick your hand on if you just follow the wall, you get out eventually. Left seems safe choice, right it is. Everyone says to go left, must go right. It's the whole RPG thing. It's like, they want me to go over there. 180, I'm gonna go back that way. It's like whatever you do, like whenever you start a Elder Scrolls game, it's like, okay, they want me to go to that village? Cool. 180, what's that way? But like, I'm currently doing by myself like a Fallout 4 survival run. And it's like, oh, they want me to go to Concord. Nope, I'm gonna go to Ten Pines Bluff and just see what goes on further east. Straight ahead, there's this wall there. Just hit the wall. Keep walking, you go through. Indeed, it's a simple trick to draw a dungeon as normal and to reverse the directions of half the staircases. What's the last D&D dungeon we went through? The last one I actually went through and played out is Curse of Strahd. Curse of Strahd, way back in the day. You even get my note where exploring stuff is linked to Underrail. I played a bit of Underrail. Underrail it's one of those games where, because it gives you so much freedom at the beginning, I kind of never know what to pick. So I played for a bit and then get bored and stop. Right has won though, so we're gonna go right.
You take the right turn and go down a wide corridor with many doors on both sides. You try one of the chambers, and you see it must have been some old jail, as there are many open cells with iron bars. Before you can explore more, you realize the bones of the convicts have risen and are attacking you.
Possibly dangerous choice. Tactical retreat.
You enter and inside there are two main tunnels leading deeper.
Do people still want me to go right? Because I'm probably going to lose people there. People will probably die. It is going to be an unpleasant fight. People did say right, though. People said right. People said right. Use Tremo's algorithm to navigate mazes. What's Tremo's algorithm? Immediate written pause, like left. Okay. I made a second reference. Oh god, don't. No, please. Oh god. Yep, we go left.
Take a left and go down a long, winding corridor with empty alcoves spread about in equal spaces, each alcove hiding a potential doorway to explore. You enter one such opening, and you arrive at a small, empty chamber. You were about to leave when a ghost stands in your way. I am Zarazar. Please don't go yet. My spirit has been trapped here for decades. I cannot leave here, you see, because everywhere I go, I bring disease and death with me. But I do not want to do this.
Disease and death. Oh no!
No, wait. In this chamber and only here, I do not spread the filthy plague unless I touch someone. This is why I haven't left in decades. Please help me.
That is proper isolation. That is how you properly isolate. That does sound horrible. It will help. Where these two rifles are some of the most advanced weapon technology in the wasteland, but before it has needed to use them early in the game, they're actually the worst. Yeah, it's a shame because they're really cool. They're like blue beams. They look nice, but they are so bad. They are so bad. Let's help out.
All you have to do is to willingly let me touch you. I know this is asking much, but if you win with the disease, and I think you will, I will reward you, I swear.
That's not how this works.
Once you are healed, I will no longer bear my curse of Zarazar. I was a Dola once, a friendly demon, helping people. If you help, I will bless your entire party. You will be healthier for a time, but if you fail, one of you may fall ill.
Fine. At least it's 2 skull rather than 3. So let's go. Let's cure some sickness. Will is important here, so I'm thankful we gave that will person. We have intelligence is helpful to counter tactic. There will be 2 tactics. I'm not sure how high the levels are. Let's see what we can do here. Begin combat. So you are helpful. Yes, Budlet. Yes, you and your high will. Everyone's counter tactic. I'm not sure what is their tactic score, but we shall have to find out eventually. Player's turn. I start. Do I just go for the counter tactic immediately? Counter tactic. Mihu, go first. Hopefully you can do a big early hit. Okay. They hurt. They hurt a lot. Holy moly. Okay. Oh god. Level 4. Can I counterattack level 3? Yes! Okay. Goodbye, you. You don't get any tactic. Goodbye, tactic, you. Bona, go in there. Seven. Player's turn. Bolalut. You gonna get closer? If you're gonna get closer, I'm gonna get closer as well. No, you're increasing. You're getting closer too, so we'll do the same. You're level 5. You're level 4. Yeah, okay, so we actually got lucky that the only person that we could actually counter tactic was on the tactic side. Alright, let's see what mess happens here. Damage done there. Will you counter? No, you attack forward. Good counter. Very good counter. Okay. Kill you off. Good. Nice. I don't think it's not going to work out, thankfully. Are you going to attack forward? You attack forward, we win. Yay! We win. I think there's still going to be one more turn, but we vastly outnumber you now. And it's also the counter tactic 5. There's going to be no tactic. There's going to be absolutely no tactic. It's not possible that there will be tactic. They only have one card that's going to be an offensive. My turn as well. Really? Okay, then Bullet comes out first. Bullet comes out first. You play your card. You have +1, and I say, screw it, Bullet is the boss. We'll cure that sickness. This combat is weird. I don't...
beaten the sickness. The Zarazar changes before your very eyes, and from a ghostly wraith, she takes on the form of a healthy young woman. Thank you. Here is my blessing as promised. If you ever come back here, you may find my sisters. Do try to help them too. Now I must go. She then changes into a black cat and runs through the walls.
Right, the combat is actually interesting. The way combat works in this game is all challenges work the same way. There's an offensive stat, there's a defensive stat. There's an offensive stat, there's a defensive stat, and there are separate actions you can do. You can counter offense, you can counter tactics, you can support ally, you can defend ally, you can first action, you can confuse, and things like that. But what stat affects what value depends on what kind of challenge you are. If you're fighting, your offense stat, your damage stat is your offense and your armor is your defense. If you're, for example, hunting, your stealth is your offense and your like perception is whatever. Your perception is your offense and your stealth is your defense. So the actual mechanics are the same for every challenge, but what stats affect those actions depends on what kind of challenge it is. So if I go back in here, for example, there's lava. If you were doing an offensive situation, 17 damage on attack, 15 damage on defense. So I think it's also I think it's strength plus damage, I think is how it works. Strength plus damage equals your offensive stat. Then here, for example, in the defensive, armor plus shielding, your intelligence, your perception, all these things will affect different numbers. Combat isn't that complicated. It's a sort of cards and numbers until you get what's up. Yeah, it takes a while for you to understand what's happening, but once you do, it's like, oh, that makes sense. Right, so what do we got? We got Blessings of Health, so adds health for 20 turns, whereas Bolalut and Mihu actually got health. They actually got health. This is a temporary bonus. They actually got a +1 to their health values. We got some more experience and some more experience and also research experience. So what are we doing here? Do they want me to go the right side? I can't remember. What was my tutorial? What was I doing? It's a log. Open game log. Part 8. Or got left, no. Theodore's tutorial, hi. Off building to build. Got the gold, craft, village, materials, dungeon. Explore and loot. I think we still have to explore the other path, I think we have to explore the other path. So, regardless. What I might do is go back and see if I can craft some gear. And, because what can we craft at the base? Gear. We can craft some clothes. It is possible we can craft clothes, for example. Give people some nice armor. This armor weighs... How much does the armor weigh? This armor weighs 16. And it gives people some more armor, so it's a little bit more defense. I haven't got any leather yet. I can make it, for example, I can make it out of reptile leather, which makes you have way more armor, although it weighs a little bit more. Put some amber there. I haven't got enough amber. If we make it have spider silk here. Oh yeah, I don't think catalyst matters. I think catalyst is irrelevant. It's only materials who matter. So if I put that there, it's lighter. It's lighter than if it was this. It's actually way lighter than if it was that. Also gives us way more research points. Because that actually gives us loads of research points. Ah. Interesting. Intriguing. How much do we get for... Actually, how much do we get for making a... Okay, that's nothing. If I make a simple one there, I get 1 research point. If I do that there, I get 1 research point. If I do that there, 1. If I do that, that, and that, 7 research points for silk tunic. If I put that there, 9 research points for silk tunic made of spider silk and scaled leather. Gives you 4 armor, relatively light. Requires a lot of crafting to build. Double scaled gives shields. Not in armor. Oh, gives shielding. Yes, I see what you mean. Gives shielding. It's also quite light. You know what? Craft that. Temporarily get moved to there. It'll take you 3 turns to make that, but make that, please. It's also going to give us a bunch of research points. In the meantime, head back to base. We'll go back there and loot it eventually. We'll go back and drop off stuff. We'll drop off the raw food we've got and pick up like cooked food, which is again, like they say, lighter. Okay, so have you cooked? You have produced that? No, we have not produced that yet. Oh, that's red because you have like no one is working on this. I know. I've told them to work on something else. Go down there as well. See what's in that place. Aha, massive research points. Now we have a research point. So we've built that. You're not busy anymore, but you know, go back to cooking food. You like cooking food. Research point available. I'm going to see if I can make the bloody herbalist hut, because I want to get that up and running. I can make it just with straight up a bunch of wood. Right. Get there. I believe here you can... yeah, we can swap inventory around. So, darkwood, put the darkwood back. We're not going to be cooking with darkwood or burning darkwood. So darkwood can go back there. All the metal can go back there. The sandstone can go back there. The leather can go back there. The bones can go back there. The meat can go back there as well. That can go back. These shields can go back as well, I'm not using them. Let's pick up actual food. You've got no food. You've got 7 turns of fuel, but no food. So let's pick up some food. It's 4 turns of food. Okay, it's not a lot of food, to be honest. Pick up some mushrooms as well. 14 turns of mushrooms, good. Pick up some logs as well. Give me an extra 7 logs. No, I forgot. You need 14 logs because it counts the one you already had. You've got 14 turns of food, 14 turns of logs. You've got no food. You have no food. Okay, that is a little bit problematic. You know what? For the purposes of today, I'll allow you to eat meat. Just for today, though. Eat meat just for today. Head down. Meat is back on the menu, boys.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, growing up in us, one of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Child killed a mouse with his bare hands. So you get to choose what class you want the kid to be. We haven't actually got a warrior to defend the home, so...
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage.
We've lost a child, but we've gained...
Nieznavoy. In thanks and in hopes for a good future.
Let's celebrate the rites of passage. Good. Right. You're not doing anything, I know, because you have no skills to do anything. So I can put you here, but you don't add much. Let's look at your equipment. You're a warrior, so kind of want to use. You can put that there. The armor. I forgot to give you the armor, didn't I? Derp, I forgot to give them the armor. Nemo, you fool. Bloody fool. Dobrovit, have a staff. Let's give you feint, folklore, and armor. They'll pick it up on the way back. Anyway. Oh yeah, let's put you to do something. However minuscule it is. Help out here. Please. You have no at all, but you can help out there. Gibstick. Over there.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city.
Search.
Open one of the buildings.
Skeleton.
Strange looking stone and metal built affair. And you hear a clunking noise. Then a blunt thud. Before you are able to do anything,
when will they get a proficient? Prof? What prof? You see, so the challenge, our damage stat gives us our offense, our armor stat gives us our defense, our stealth stat gives us our first action ability, our counter offense is done by traps, our confuse is done by our tactics, our perception does our counter tactics, and so forth. So you see what stats we have and what things they affect. I want to re-roll that, I think. Do I? You are really good to have, because you're really good You're actually tactically amazing. I guess you have that as well. I suppose. Ooh, okay, that's painful. You can play 2 cards. So Bullet goes in there. And we will counter tactic. Goodbye, Hulking Rat. Hulking Rat over there. Hulking Rat over there. Luckily the damage is low, so first turn you'll come and kill them. Then we have Mihu. And Viga. I can use Confuse. I can use my Confuses here will stop those two from doing anything. You're coming closer as well, so it's fine. Confuse. Confuse. If you're confused, you don't act on the first fight phase. You'll act on the second one, but not the first. So you're down. You are down. You are down. Fight phase 2. You're dead. And because there's nothing left here, we attack the discard pile. And we win.
You search the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
Ooh, you have a leather jerkin, as well as some more wood, dark wood, some malachite, which has grown suspiciously to be perfectly square. Iron buckler. Okay, so I can dismantle. I can dismantle this down if I want to. You are a really good shield, though. Pick this up and leave this place. One more experience and we win. Who can use that? Gives us 11 armor and 13 distance. Who's got the? Okay, if you search by. None. Challenge fight. Give me challenge fight. You only see the stats that affect fight at the moment. So armor 13, armor 24, armor 33, armor 11, armor 18, armor 10. So you got really low armor. So I'm going to give that to you. It's going to give you 26 armor and 11 stealth. Thank you. I'll help you out in the long run. Be good to give someone. Can you? What is better here? Whereas I like the dexterity, this is 4 armor, 5 shielding, which is actually better than the other one. Why is it better than the other one? What's the other one made of? This is 7 iron, 4 dark wood. What are you made of? 7 iron, 4 wood. Ah, it's wood, not dark wood. Round shield. Do you want to be Mihu Rook? We can get some naming done. We got 10 people to name. I might go name. I might just go stuff real quick. We have a lot of people to name right now, so I have my high-ranking patrons in chat, so they get first choice. As in Morthen and Rook. Yeah. Morthen and Rook, then I'm going to give Starjackal and Letherington to something random, and then we'll go for subs. Ladia. What, Mihu? I see equipment? Yeah. Ladia. Morthen, do you have a choice? Do you want to be one of the people here? Do you want to be one of the people back in the village? Oliet, okay. Since I want... I feel as if I'm being punished for liking him as more than patron. Not at all. Not at all. More Thean, okay, fine. The AE? Yeah, of course, Boskro. I think let me just quickly do Starjackal and stuff. So I'll quickly put them back in the village. And next turn. Right, Beric Boscro, please. What are we doing? I'm going to carry on, and you lot. If you find someone who appeals, go for it. My most useless combatant. God. I think I don't think well, no one in this party is useless combatant, thankfully. No one in this party is useless combatant. They're all beastly tanks. The new kid. No, he's a warrior. When they grow up, you give them a profession. That's what you're talking about. The second they grow up, they get given a profession. My gatherers have weapons, which is why they're okay, but... Okay, hang on, let's do this. My gatherers here... Because you've got like a massive, like, two-handed axe. But, I guess... There's a smith. There's a smith. The smith is not yet named. Smith. Beric, is there anything else, any other appellation you wish to have? Beric. Tovarish Beric. Right, Bostro, again, if you find someone who grabs your attention, let me know. And we'll go for it. Let's loot this place.
You stumble across some
Search crazed bats. I can probably auto-resolve this as well, but I'm never confident in combat because getting wounded is horrible. Ow. Okay, so
Sensation. It happened. Finally, the moment we have all dreamed about.
Thea yes. Please donate 7.48ポンド. I played it way too little. Good sing. I can watch it now.
I forgot I had said it's Japanese still. Thank you very much, Thea. Yes, please. Indeed, Thea. Yes, please. Okay, so hulking rat, immediate Morthen, immediate Yorthen. I've got no counters, so this is gonna be a bit of a pain. Put in Leslava next. Okay, Leslava. Okay, after this, I'll name Leslava after you, Bostro. Oh no, a deformed bat. 2 deformed bats. Oh, you're coming in close. Nasty. Jadwiga. I get one more. Let us confuse. How do you choose what to get and why? Well, basically, I play some cards, they play some cards randomly, and you tend to play right to left. Piercing, for example, specifically lets me play something to the left and do half piercing damage immediately. I picked Jadwiga because I know what's going to happen is going to be left to right, so assuming nothing changes, and nothing is likely to change, as it plays left to right, Morthen will go first, kill the rat, Leslava will go next, kill the bat. The bat won't do anything. Jadwiga will go next, either killing this bat or whatever's after it in the line. So I'm just thinking on a progression of what I want left to right. At this point, there wasn't really a difference between Leslava and Jadwiga. There really wasn't. There was nothing majorly happening here that was like, oh yes, cool. So I'm gonna use this turn to confuse one of the bats, and I'm also gonna go first action. I must allocate in the queue. Can I not? First action? Oh, it's not my turn. Oh, I'm going to use first action so I can move Jadwiga to the beginning. So I don't want to do it at the beginning at such point, because you're going to come here, attack that. Oh, you are coming close as well. Hang on, so what's going to happen here? Let's think about this. Kill one of these. If it's you, you'll attack back. If it's this one, you'll attack back, but that'll be fine. Then nothing. Next turn, that'll be dead, one of these will be dead, Morthen kills the other, Leslava kills the other, Jadwiga kills that one. So you won't actually get a turn. So if I go get closer now, whatever comes here last will not get a turn. Because after the first pass where Laddie doesn't do anything, the second pass Laddie will kill whoever's left. I don't think Yadviga needs it. Ah, that is potentially problematic. We might be okay. We might be okay. That goes first. Looking rat dead. As lava kills the bat. You killed the bat before you, unfortunately, so the attack is going to go forward, but it goes into the shield, not a problem. Nothing happens. Right, so death, 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 death. You attack first, but you attack into the shield, so it's not a problem. That +6 is the armor and the shielding, so it doesn't actually affect your health. Although, it doesn't actually end the... Actually... Oh, but you were wounded!
You search the building.
You were wounded, so poison does double damage. Ladia. Oh, Ladia? Oh, Ladia. Where am I putting the accent on the Y or on the A? Or is it Lady A? Am I going Lady A? That's bird meat, leather, sandstone. What's this? A small amber charm, which gives you concentration. In intellect and hex challenges, card dealing concentration damage is placed in front of... So concentration damage is essentially penetration, but for intellect and hex challenges. Good quality. And it also offers a slight gathering bonus. Very nice. He has a single sound. So, Ladia. Yada 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 yada. That's it. You do that, I'm going to grumble it. Take the stuff and leave the place. Good. Next turn we'll have loads of level up as well. I can also clear out this dungeon next turn. Anyway, equipment. So, Lislava in our Boskro. Lislava is a beast, so I definitely don't fault you with that. Lislava is just godlike. That bow is just fantastic. Also the massive blunt greatsword. Encamp to the next turn to get many wood. I haven't sadly got the movement. I can't encamp. I need 1 movement point to encamp, or I would. Besides, wood isn't the problem. We got plenty of wood. Anyway, levels up. Bodek gets strength, Bostro gets stealth, Bona gets stealth, Jadwiga gets will, Morton gets strength, Ladia gets stealth. A moment of little words. In the party we have Beric gets some strength, Sharjako got some armor, and Letheton got some health, Vladimir got 2 health, and... How do I pronounce that? How am I pronouncing this? Nieznavui? Strength. What do you have around here? There's Darkwood there. If I had, I would go there. I would go into this place here, rest, and oh yeah, because it's in the middle of the night, isn't it? It's the middle of the night. Daytime? This isn't daytime. Don't lie to me. It's the middle of the bloody night. Adding that. Good. Construction. Herbalist hut. Can we build the herbalist hut? That's the big question. I cannot yet build... Oh, I can, because I can build it with steel. Adds healing. So the catalyst doesn't matter, you see. Whatever I put down here doesn't change anything. So I kind of want extra wood for this, just because I don't want to be wasting things I haven't got much of. But what it does, it gives me extra healing, so people will heal more in camp, but also lets me... children become medics. So I'm not going to do that yet, but it's good to know that I can. Or just let's say bait time to mean time of day. And we haven't got... Oh, we're close to be able to make a pasture. How much food have you actually got in base here? We got 32 days of food, so we're doing fine. We can take time off. See, if I stop the... Okay, we've made more... We have made more... Okay, so if I stop that entirely, 7 days of food, that's fine. Right, anyway, you got turn, right, let's go into the spider's nest. So you approach the beast and there's time to decide your plan of action. Best way to slay a beast is eye to eye, attack or fight, or hunt. You know what, I'm going to leave this up to you. Are we attacking you, or are we hunting? Some spiders. Use the Boskaro. Use the Boskaro. I don't think it needs to be a poll. This polls need to be shorter, like 2 minutes polls, just because it's quicker that way. I don't want to be putting too much downtime. Besides, people just replying in chat anyway. I'm still suffering my back. My back is still bothering me. I need to do some proper stretching afterwards. Yeah, hunting seems to be overwhelmingly in the lead. Retreat! Actually, retreat. There is no retreat. There is no tactical retreats here. Not when something's only one skull. Okay, most people are going for the hunt. Let's go for the hunt, I think. Hey, Shaitan, how's it going? Oh. We'll also vote for hunting. Oh, Shaitan hasn't corrected me yet, so. I think hunting's going to win drastically. Unless fight has a massive reversal, I think hunting's going to win. Yeah, I do like Thea. It's been a long time since I've played. I do actually have Thea too, because when I went to EGX Res with Shogun, we went to the Thea 2 booth, and we played a bit of Thea 2 there. So I got, and they gave, actually I'm looking at it right now. They gave me a coaster, a really nice coaster. Like the Thea people gave me a really nice coaster with a picture of some kind of demon on it. And on the back of the coaster was the Steam key for Thea 2, which is really awesome of them. So I'm quite fans of the dev at the moment. Yeah, hunting wins. Cool. Let's get hunting. Boss grows in the back. Box goes here. That's not. No, we don't want that. I want to reshuffle because I don't want to have. Oh god. This is nasty. This is nasty. Ah. It's one of the really weird things, right? Because this is generally awkward because Boscro is so good at hunting that okay, they can attack, but also they've got so many skills. And they can support ally for 7. You know what? I'm gonna play this out. Shaitan. Thea 2. I thought you were saying about Shaitan. Thea 2. I've played a little bit of it. I didn't play too much because I didn't finish this one yet and I didn't want to get distracted. But it's really weird because you're no longer stuck to a single town, I think. You're more nomadic. I was going to reshuffle, but I think I'm going to play this as is. I think I'm going to try this out. I'm going to give it a go. As multiplayer as well. Interesting. Did not know that. Intriguing. Ooh. Really? Oh, you're coming out both times. I was gonna counter. If I knew they were level 3, I could have counter defense. Well, we know exactly what's happening here. We're gonna support ally because if you support ally here, first pass Morthen kills this one. Second pass Morthen kills this one. These two can't really do much. You can get closer, but other than that, it's not gonna be much. There's not going to be a lot of relevance, because first pass, this one dies, second pass, that one dies. Do you want to... Does it have multiplayer as well? Did not know that. I mean, we've won. We've hunted some spiders. We got some meat kebabs and a single bit of spider silk. That wasn't great for a spider nest. We are going to do a camping. Actually, is there anything nearby? There's some leather as well. Ooh. Some leather. There's some cane. Actually, hang on. I have another research. Because if I totally get the cane. Because the cane counts as straw stuff, right? Cane is in the same path here. I could get cane rather than wicker. This tile here. I wish I could keep this on. Because I don't ever need it off. This tile here is actually very good, because you've got food, you've got herbs, you've got leather, and you've got cane. So you've actually got quite a nice place there to camp. I'm going to camp there for the night anyway, but... And for the night... You can't craft, though, so we'll put... The only problem here is it'll take a long time for us to get anything. It'll take a very long time for us to get anything. I need to put basically all people on one thing only to get it happening in one turn. So, do I want herbs or do I want meat or do I want leather? If I go double leather, that's 60. Really? It's 80. Really? Oh my god! Why is it so low? You got 4. Why is it not 40? Why is it 30? 40? I'm very confused. Why is that 40 now? 60. Why are you only 2? I'm very confused. Is it because it halves the stuff that's not there? The first one gets full gathering. Ah, okay, that explains it then. Oh, that's even rough. I can't get anything here then. It's not worth me. It's even not worth me camping. It's not even worth me camping. Not for this stuff. It's not worth me camping. Might as well move. The spider's nest over there as well. Huh. Interesting. Right, how are we doing here? Can we construct? What's left? I think we're still using up a lot of the. We're using up a lot of the mushrooms at the moment. There's a lot of mushrooms being consumed by the crafting of this stuff. Because we're producing. Oh, we're not doing because it's not quite that way, isn't it? Still a bit of. Actually, to be fair, next turn should be okay. Next turn we should be okay. Next turn we should be able to stop and make the pasture. Right. Anyway, you lot. You're done, right? Yeah, you're done.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in.
New kid.
But alas, grow up we must. One of your children has
Wow.
matured into a young adult and is ready
When
to
did we get a
join your
second
village
child?
and rebuild Thea.
When did we get a second child? I don't remember a child being born, but you've had a warrior, so I'm going to get more gathering up. Do I want more crafting? More crafting.
Becoming an adult is an important.
Oh god,
rite
what
of
name is that?
passage. The whole
That is
village
one hell of a name.
celebrates this joyous occasion.
I found him in the
youngster
cabbage.
places
I haven't got a cabbage
food
patch,
on
though.
the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
That is one hell of a name. Right. You're not doing anything. I know you're not doing anything. Crafting. You're actually even better than crafting than Beric is. God. Beric, you've been one-upped immediately. You've been immediately one-upped. I know Nemerov vodka. I do not know Nemerov vodka. We can cabbage this, right? We're going to do that there. That there. Mushrooms there. We attract humans, but we also add some food. Produces food every turn. And attracts humans. A chance for a human to join the village every turn. Okay, so let's do some crafting there. So, you go over there. You go over there as well. You go over there as well. Anything else? So it's going to be 5 turns. Have we got 5 turns of food in this place? No, we don't. So I'm going to allow them meat temporarily. Let's go. Next spider's nest. I'm not going to bother. We're going to hunt again. Want to resolve it? Yeah, some mushrooms and some stuff. If stuff is too easy, I'm going to start auto-resolving just so we can actually get some more progress done. Am I going back there to deal with the level 3 difficulty? I really want to get the medic up and running first. I really do. We're going to go over there. We're going to go over there, loot that place. Go over there. Give the guy the new armor I made. Isn't anyone? Someone's using that armor. Sure, I gave it to the warrior, didn't I? I didn't. No one's using that armor. What the hell? Nemo, what's wrong with you? Warrior can take it. Actually, what are you doing? See, how can we make crafting gear? You can make some crafting tools. It's silver crafting tools. We can make some crafting tools. Like, we can actually make it like darkwood as well. Gives an extra bonus of 4 to crafting. If I make that with regular wood, craft goes into 3. I do keep getting to get it, that's true. Hey, no fat shaming. No fat shaming at all. Das ist verboten. To use dark as catalyst. I don't think I haven't got enough, and I don't think catalyst does anything. I think only materials matter. I haven't got enough dark wood, and I think catalyst doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is materials. I can't make any gathering tools because I haven't got any stuff to go up here. Which means I am going to go... The next unlock for me is going to be reeds. Sorry, cane, so I can grab cane from down there, because that is going to be important. And I am going to make this... I am going to do this. I have decided. We're making that. It'll be... We'll do that after this is done. But we will make it. We've got 4 turns left on this as well. Okay. You done? Yeah, you're done.
A small group of travelers passes by your village. You exchange basic supplies and talk. Because of your kindness, they tell you of a herbalist living in a solitary hut out in the wilderness. They say she can cure any poison and even heal wounds, for a price, of course. They give you a map to the herbalist's hut and depart on their journey.
Great, we're checking out if we're wounded or poisoned. Herbalist hut is down there, okay.
You come across a small group of goblin peddlers carrying their cargo on some boars. One of them waves at you to come over. They do not look well armed. In fact, they look worn and tired.
Can I spam about the catalyst? It has a few purposes. I would like to find out myself, rather than, like, be told what it is from a wiki. I'll find out at some point. Let's go talk to the goblins.
Hello, fellow travelers. I am Cresio, a traveling merchant from the lower lands yonder. He points to a direction, but seeing no recognition from you, he adds, It's a tough and barren land, like most, but we called it home for many years. In any case, we had to leave. We dwelt by a river, and the plague of the drowned Utopke drove us away.
Rook is Shikagaba. No, goblins are nice. These things can be tough, so what will you do now?
We decided to try the journey. You know, all that nomad mantra about the road and how we're all part of it. I'm not entirely sure about it. I grew up in an orcish settlement with science and houses and all. And I have to live like this now, eh? But you know how it is. You find a partner, you fall in love, and here you are, on the road. In any case, can we interest you in an exchange of goods?
Okay.
The goblin shrugs. Well, in all honesty, not so much. We can trade one simple weapon. We don't have the manpower to wield it anyway. But we'll only trade that for fruit and herbs to keep us healthy. Or some leather and some animal bones. We had us some good hunters a while back. We'll trade that for some metals. Or we can trade something for a blessing from our shaman. But you'll need to give us food, wood, and some herbs. It ain't easy for her to do. She will mark 2 of you with the good fortune of the road. So what interests you, and what can you trade?
I'm not attacking. I'm not attacking. I'm not a murder hobo. We don't have the fruit. I want the iron for tools, though. I want the iron for tools, and I haven't found a way to get more iron yet. So, I'm sorry. We have nothing to spare. I'm sorry we can't trade with you, but we have nothing to spare. I want to make more tools.
Perhaps next time then. Farewell.
Farewell. I'd love to talk to you again because that'd be great. But next time. Alright, let's go over here. Oh, hang on. If you can, yeah, that's fine. We know you can't do anything there. And you're making wood. You're making string.
You stumble across some.
Search it.
Search the ruins and find an interesting building to explore, but it seems half submerged in water. As you enter, a creature comes out from the waters to attack you.
Oh, there you go. There's the drowned. A topke. And 3 warped snakes. Let's get this around. We probably don't need to fight this in close combat, but I'm just intrigued. Opponent's turn. Level 4 for you. You are a tricksy one. You are definitely a tricksy one. I can first action you. Hang on, so you got... That's 31 health. If I put... You can't do much. I'll put Bodek in there. I can first action you. Counter offense. Goodbye. Okay, Warp Snake is level 1. Good. Which means I can probably counter tactic the other one. Okay, counter tactic the other one. First action you. That's gonna hurt a lot, Bodek. Ever played Witcher? I played them all basically, but didn't get very far in many of them. Alright, I think we've got this pretty much, but we'll find out. I forgot what I wanted to do, because what I wanted to do was support ally. That's going to be so much pain. It's a lot of pain there for a poor Bodek. Bodek is in trouble right now. We win off this, but Bodek needs to heal up. Bodek is badly wounded.
You search the buildings and discover a supplies store
intact. We've got another of these. These give you Feint and Folklore. This is a better quality one than what we've got. Some crystal, some stone, some granite. What's that? Is that a one-handed axe, I guess? Yeah, just one-handed. Sharp hip. Yeah, Bodek is wounded. We're actually going to have to camp right now. Can we do anything here? We can get some wood here. And some exotic fruits. So we will camp. We will camp and we'll set things together because you gather the wood. You gather the exotic fruits. Idea, help out where you can, because there's nothing else you can really do here. Because your health is... How is your health looking, Bodek? Yeah, we got 9 wound. We got to let that recover for a bit. Utopets. Topets? So the pronunciation that was done in the goblin thing was incorrect. Okay. I'll probably forget that, but I'll remember it like Neopets. Topets. Okay. There. Relax for a bit. Okay. Yeah, we know there's a rat witch over there. And we're talking about the river. Oh, okay. Right, how long left until the construction is done? 2 turns left until that construction is done. How are you doing, buddy? Bodek, one more turn she'll be fine. You got some wool, you got some wood, you got exotic fruits. Got some string and some wood. One more turn will do it.
Well done. You have your very first buildings. As you can see, it takes many resources to build a decent abode. Or perhaps your god gifted you, in which case you cheated. Remember, the better the minerals you use, the better the bonuses from your buildings. You have a limit of 10 buildings, but you can demolish the old ones to make way for new. One of the ways to win over the darkness is for you to research more recipes, grow your population, and build more houses. So get going.
Thank you. I think that's the end of the tutorial, isn't it? I think that's the end of the tutorial. Anyway, so we got levels up. Okay, so let's look at this. We got... That's done, that's done. Bodex gets some strength. Boskro gets some damage, strength, tactics for Bona. Jadwiga gets perception. Ladia gets some stealth. And Morthland gets some strength. And in town, Beric gets some stealth. Stealthy Smith. Let him get some perception. Crafting. Oh my god, even more crafting for Nemernik. That's so much crafting now. Good lord. Right. Now, you're not finished with that, right? Well, I'm finished with that. That's good. So we've got the pasture. So the pasture should be giving us... if I go to the village overview... We're getting meat every turn. I can't remember how much meat we're getting, but we're getting meat every turn now. Let's craft some tools. I guess 3 turns to grab the tools. Fine. Let's craft those tools. How much do you need for food? 26 days. Yeah, we're fine. Plenty of wood as well. We have plenty of wood. Okay, are you done? I think you're done, right? Fairly certain you've probably fully healed up, Odek. Yeah, we're done. Up we get. Up we get. Back to town, drop off stuff, pick some stuff up. So let's drop off things we don't need. So we don't need the gold. Did you have iron? It was loads of gold we had. Oh, I didn't give that to anyone. Yes, I need to get that to equip some people here. Food, we've got some food. We've got 13 days worth of food, but that's including things like the meat, etc. You know what? Here. If you grab that, how much is that going to give us? 15. It's 2 extra days of food. If I drop off the meats, the bird meat, the exotic food there, that can go back as well. All the malachite and the stone, the dark wood, the crystal. I hit enter. Yes, I can. Thank God for that. Okay, so we're eating mushrooms and food here. I can go back as well. I'll equip that one of my people here. You. I've got 2 more kids. Oh my god, we keep getting children. They keep being born / found in the cabbage fields. How long until I can actually construct my herbalist hut? Because I want medics. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, right. Everyone's done. Done. You. No, hang on. We're doing the thing I said I was going to do. Inventory. We need that. That gives faint folklore. Fine. Okay. Yes. Equipment for you. Who's going to get the armor? Who needs the armor? You got 33 armor, 24 armor, 26 armor, 10 armor for you. 16 armor, 16 armor. Ideally, you never get hit, but you got 11 shielding, so you got 12 armor, but that's with 11 shielding, so you have plenty of shielding. That black sword's giving you loads of shielding. It's gonna be you then, I think. You take that. Gives you a bunch more armor and some more shielding as well. So it's actually 16 health you've got there. And one of my gatherers. You have that as well. And faint folklore. What is faint? Faint is poison in social and tactical challenges. And that's just used in intellect and hex challenges. For the time being. Mort has no armor. Mort has armor now. Right, let's make that move there. Then make our way over. Might stop to get some fish at some point. But I want the reeds.
Passes by your village, stopping only for a drink and a chat if you're willing.
Wow. An old dwarf stops us. What? No, Robin Blind. Share a drink, then kill him, and just have a drink. Wow, what the hell? That's a waste of Darkwood, though. That's a huge waste of Darkwood. I'd rather use the Darkwood for the materials, because Darkwood's better than regular wood. Right, so let's have a drink. No, I'm gonna have a drink. I'm not gonna kill him. I don't play bad.
You share a drink and some stories. As thanks, the dwarf tells you of an old mine he knows. He marks a route for a gold mine.
Yay. Gold mine over there. Lovely. That is further south. Okay. Moving. Stay on, for God's sake. Yeah, there must be an option for that somewhere, surely. Please, just have research on, have that on all the time, please. I guess because it turns off those. I guess fair enough. Whatever. That's nothing. The tutorial isn't over yet because I still got to do that, haven't I? Yes. We got 9 days worth of food. If we stop over there on the way back, we can get some more food. We go over here now. We go over there. Like, that is. Am I out of movement points? Or can I stop? Yeah, I've got movement points. We'll camp here tonight. Camp here overnight. Pick up some meat in the process. Hello. What are you lot? Naughty snakes. Because you've made that. Well done. Right, so you're done. Equipment, Beric. Beric, you get the crafting hammer, please, just so you can have more crafting. You get some shielding. Why? Actually, you usually get that shield. That shield on. You have no weapon. I lie. You have a weapon. Okay, right. Let's get back to crafting then. Let's get back to crafting. Can I make another one of these? I made it out of gold. What happens then? Make it out of gold and dark wood. What happens then? Another craft 4. But another. Yeah, do that as well. Do that as well. So. You go there for plus 80. You go there. You'll make that every turn. Which means that we need more. I need another gatherer to start helping here in the mushrooms, because I think I'm gonna have issues with mushrooms then. Oh, you need supplies. Don't eat those. Don't burn darkwood either. Hey, you done? So, research point. I'm gonna research that. I'm gonna get the cane. Which means I can also gathering tools, get some cane in there, get some fur leather there, maybe, and some wood down there. Gathering 3 if I make it, gathering 4 for the scaled leather. If I make it with that, gathering 2 if I make it with that, gathering 4. Go for the scaled leather then. The extra gathering will help. With the rope, that will give us gathering 3. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Get some gathering tools set up. Yeah, get that set up as well. Once Beric is done with this one, Beric can make this one as well. It'll only take him 2 turns as well. Can you make more? You can't make more, surely not. No, you can't make more. Stop lying to me, game. Right. That's done. Is that over? It's over. There's one over there. We know that much, so we can go over there and start gathering down there as well. You are not. You are busy, but you got some meat out of that, so it's fine. We got meat. We're done camping anyway, so we're gonna uncamp from this place. We see you there. Warped snakes. Kind of want to deal with you first, to be honest, because they can attack. I've had run just end because we've had them just attack the village. What do you got? You got a sharp hip. This crafty blade said to be made of the hip of Baba Yaga. And some scaled leather. That's nice. Nice scaled leather there. And again, we gather yet again. 7. There you go. There.
An unexpected visitor, Theodore, arrives at your village. Your food stocks have grown. Your people are learning how to live in the awakened Thea once more. But the darkness is not gone. Always looming in the shadows.
They believe in a thing called love.
Lurking behind corners. It is time to try and find clues as to what happened and how to repair it.
Okay, so how do we do it?
Ah, That's the spirit. I knew we could count on you. I must warn you, others have tried and failed before you, so the road will not be easy.
Do you know anything more about what happened to the cosmic tree or why the darkness came?
I know some, but I do not hold the answers you need to seek. I know that once Thea was a land ruled by high magic, a land where demons were kept in check by the peoples, and by the cosmic balance upheld by the gods. The pillars of Thea stood sturdy and held our world together. Now the barriers between the lands of the living and those of the dead are torn asunder, and thus darkness holds a tight grip on us. Without your aid, whatever made the sun return may not hold for long, and the age of darkness may descend upon us once again.
Okay, so what do we do?
There have been those who sought to undo this curse, those who were charged with the guardianship of Thea's pillars, and who have failed us. Some were the ancient peoples you call elves, some were avatars of your gods, and some just people who proved worthy. And yet they all failed thus far. Here, on this map, I marked a spot where one such guardian may hold answers for you. Without giving you a chance to say anything more, Theodore disappears, leaving you with a map.
Map. So the cosmic tree's up there. That's not too far away, actually. I've had games where the cosmic tree was miles away. That's not too bad at all. So that's now been built. No, it's not been built yet because we're still doing craft tools. You're not doing anything at the moment. Yeah, we know that much. We got the food you wanted, so that's helped out a bit. Break camp, and let's go ahead and go over there then. Oh my god, that was not there last time. that was not there last time at all. You need 2 to go in there. That's also level 2. God, a lot of fighting is going to happen right now. No, I'm going to wait a turn and see what happens. How am I going to go in? Do I go in now? I'm fresh now. I'm going to go in.
Enter and you come back to the ruins, but realize either an earthquake or someone powerful has collapsed the entrance completely.
Oh. After all that. After all that. For God's sake. After all that prep and like, oh my god, there's going to be a 3-skull encounter there. And after all that. Really? My god. Can I gather anything here? No, I can't even gather anything here. Oh well. Will you fight us? No, you will not. Okay, that's done. So, I'll experiment. You get that. That's too heavy for you. Ah, you cannot have that. It's too heavy. Get how much weight are you at? It's too heavy as well, right? Yes, too heavy as well. No, you got +3. Oh, you also made it bad. Derek, you made it in bad quality. You made a bad quality hammer. Wow, that's professional jealousy right there. That's professional jealousy. So that God, I need to rename you because I need to do that. I can't even pronounce that name. But to stop you being that much further ahead in skill, you actually gave them a word. You actually made a crap hammer. Well done. Make the gathering tools, please. Yes. I make what I make, and you get what you get. Fair. Herbalist hut. Again, we can straight up make that, right? I want to make this quickly as possible, just because once we can do that, we can get some medics, and I want some medics out in the world. I need medics out in the world. This is important. Comrade Saglieri. Right, you lot. That is a level 2. It's 4 spore. What's a spore? What is a spore, and why is it sporing? You made some Bigos. Okay. You approach your enemy and have time to decide your plan of action. Do we just straight up fight, or do we assassinate? I don't think we're sneaky enough as a group to assassinate. I think we're going to be better off if we fight. I think we're going to be way better off if we fight. I think we're going to be a bit... I think we have like 1 or 2 people good at sneaking. Most people aren't. So I think fighting is the better choice here. Risk up for the chat? Go on. This will probably be the last thing we do today, anyway. But yeah, go on. Let chat pick. Do we fight or do we sneak and assassinate? Given the choice that assassinating is probably the worst option, just because I don't think we have as many. Actually, good question. Let's have a look here. If I go filter sneak, because you're good at this because you got high stealth, low stealth, low. Yeah, see, so Boscro and Ladia can do stuff here, I think, and a couple of goodwill there, but there's not much. Fighting is going to be way more effective. The fight will bring wounds. The other option will give you a different challenge. It'll definitely not bring wounds, but I think based on my stats, it'll be far worse. I only have like maybe 2 people who can actually contribute anything in a sneak challenge. Oof. I think fight's winning, and I think fight's the way I want to go as well. Just because, let's kill the things, right? I'll give it to the end of the poll because it's still, fight hasn't won by a huge margin. It's still possible to draw. Although you haven't been drawing my things recently, and I've been surprised by this. And I have been surprised by this. Oh, wait. Do you want us to? Not particularly, no. We sure can. Yes, I know. But it was the meme for a while. I don't mind if that meme just goes away, because it's very inconvenient sometimes. But to be fair, it's why I don't vote until the very end, so I can break ties if I have to. Right. 4 Spore, which looked to be some kind of rat. Begin combats, please. I think that's going to be a good confuse. Counter-tactic might be helpful with you. Either way, you both can get in, because you can definitely get closer if you have to. You have less useful skills. You're actually better on attack than you are on defend. On tactical. And the rest of you are okay. I think I'm okay with keeping this. This is better than not, put it that way. We're just straight up immediately counter tactic. I don't know what level they are, there's no problem. You know, I'm gonna put Bodek in there now. Once I know roughly what level they're playing at, I'll think if I can counter tactic or not. Level 5, see, counter tactic would have been a waste. Level 6, yeah, counter tactic would have been a massive waste. I can confuse you, though. I can't first action anybody. I could first action you, but that's not going to do much. Okay, you take 10 damage. You know, put Ladia in there. Ladia there, because Ladia's the shield will protect. So Bodek kills the Spore. There. That Spore either attacks Bodek for 10 or attacks Ladia for 10. I get one more card in. I'll put Boscro in as well. And are they going to want to get closer, or are they going to start doing confusion stuff? It's probably they're getting close. Damn it! See, I could have countered that tactic, unfortunately. Now, do I believe that your last one is level 4 or not? This confuse is ultimately meaningless because this one will never get the chance to attack anyway. That attack isn't happening, so confusing you doesn't do anything. So I'm going to do is you're going to get closer. You get closer. Because first turn, that there, you attack either way. You attack back, I think. Then you kill whoever's left here, pass. Then you kill that one. Then the attack keeps going forward. As long as, if this Spore attacks Ladia, I think we're okay. As such, I'm going to counter tactic and hope for the best. Actually, I haven't got the card, never mind. It wouldn't have worked anyway. It would not have worked anyway. So we can't confuse anyone. Get closer. With the rook action, sneak charge, rook action, makes official. I mean, I call my counterproductive action annoying, counterproductive annoying thing, rook action. Yeah, shield gives them basically a health bonus. So that's like it's essentially a shield. They can take 10 points of damage without earning wounds, because every time they take a health point of damage, they earn wounds. Anyway, so how's this going to play out? You kill that. Then again, random attack. You attack you or that. You kill one of them. Then we pass everything. At which point you kill that one, and between these two, they'll kill that one. So it's all about if this spore attacks Ladia, we're fine. Ladia. Yeah, perfect. We take no damage. We take no damage at all. Right, phase 2, Bodek kills the first one, and between Ladia and Boskro, they'll kill the second one. Good. Completely no damage. Well played, a lot of you. We got ourselves some armor. A fur coat. A fur coat that gives a little bit of armor, quite light, so someone else is going to get a bit of health there. Someone else is going to get a little bit of loveliness. Who's going to get that little bit of loveliness? Who wants to get the armor here? That weighs... How much does that weigh? That weighs 24. So who can... Bodek, you've got armor. Bona, you've got armor. Morthen, you've got armor. Jadwiga has no armor, neither does you. You can't carry that. It's too heavy even for you, unfortunately. So you are going to grab that. You can carry that, right? Yeah. Take that. Good. We've still got 3 turns left. We still got a little bit of time, so I'm going to attack you. We still got a little bit of time left, so I'm going to go attack these skeletons as well. I mean, I can try a sneak this time. I'm willing to give it a go, because it's only 1. But mainly just to see how strong we would actually be in a sneak. Like, how strong is our sneak here? See, like, Morthen can't do much for sneaking at all, not in the offensive hand. You got a lot of tactical benefit on the sneak, I suppose. There's a lot of tactical on the sneak side. And Ladia and Boskro can help out. Opponent's turn. No, the avatar doesn't actually reflect the gear, unfortunately. No, it does not. Counter offense 3. They get no offense this one. We win. Okay, we would have won anyway. It was impossible for us not to win. But it's just amusing that we just did that. It was impossible for us not to win. Yeah. We're going to be that phase 1. Boskro sneaks past the first sneak challenge. Morthen does no damage to the second one. But Ladia finishes the third. And ooh, we got some nice stuff. We've got a big tower shield, it looks like. A Pavis. Which is heavy as all hell, but that's a lot of shielding. That's a very heavy shield with a lot of shielding. Some monster bone. And a very heavy bone spike armor that does a lot of armor as well. That is not a Pavis. No, it's not. I know it's not, but come on. Just take this. Roll with it. Just roll with it, okay? Just roll with it. Pretend. And I think that was still fairly short, actually. And there's nothing for us to do here. Might as well move forward a bit. We can't even move. Never mind. It's like a disgrace, all Pavisi everywhere. Right, so we've built the herbalist. Okay, fine. Let's go there. Fine, there. So you've made. How many are you making, by the way? Because you can make loads. Because they're making 90 and it's going infinite, this person, whoever's name I cannot pronounce to save my life, is actually making 2 and a bit a turn. We're actually making 2 and a bit a turn here. Which is intriguing. We're actually making 2 and a bit a turn. If I just allow that. Which is a problem from the wood perspective, actually. That is an issue from the wood perspective. Can I slow you? I need to slow you down. I actually need to slow you down. Yep, you're burning through wood very quickly right now. Because we're using 1 a turn. You're getting back 7 a turn. But you're using between 4 and 6 a turn, and we're burning up anyway, and there's food being... Oh god, okay. What I can do is, if I cancel this, I'll get like loads of wood back. With barrack. Yeah, good point. You can make that, and that'll slow us down a little bit. Okay, anyway. What else can we make here? What else could we make here? Anyway, never mind. There. You still need to get built. Yep. We're producing a little bit of meat. We're producing 1 meat a turn, which means that we have to keep building more pastures to produce more and more meat. With better and better wood to get more and more meat. You done? Oh, you're fine. We'll do... We have some time. We've got some time. So we'll do the small rat lair first. Are we going hunting or are we going fighting? I think hunting is also another one we have issues with, because if I go to view my group, filters, challenge hunting, Boskro is great at hunting, Bodek is crap, Bona is crap, Morthen has a bit of gathering there. These two can actually do some damage. And yeah, so hunting is actually a really bad idea, unfortunately. Because the only people who actually deal damage are Boskro, Morthen and Jadwiga, the only damage dealers we've got. Why do you have gathering? Is it because you're a hunter? Amazing. Yeah, so I think we're gonna go fighting just because it's such a... Our hunting is so horribly bad. How's that coming on? That's a ridiculously good tactical hand, but all my heavy hitters, pretty much. Not all my heavy hitters, Jadwiga's there, but... Bona and Bodek are both in my tactical hand. I kind of want to go for the reshuffle. Yep, I'll take that. Boskro and Bona are on an attack, so it actually helps out a bit. Okay. Go. Keep in play. Opponent's turn. What are you doing? Level 2. Okay. That is 24. That's a lot of health you got there, Fat Rat. A lot of health, Fat Rat. Okay. I can play 2 cards here, so I'm going to counter tactic with one of them. Goodbye, Fat Rat. I'll play Bono on the other one, because I'm going to first action Bono at the beginning of the round. I think. Okay, your turn. Hulking rats, that's fine. I don't care about you. Your damage numbers are low. I don't care that much. The last thing I do will first action. The last thing I can't. I have to first action now, right? Because first action is specifically the rightmost allied card. So I have to first action now. You get first action now, so you will kill the Fat Rat in the first turn. I could confuse one of the rats as well. We'll put you in there. Do you round up or do you round down? Because if you round up... Do we know? If you round up, you kill the hulking rat. If you round down, you don't. You round down. Oh well. One more. Boskro in there as well. I'll confuse the last one to come out. Whatever happens, I'll confuse the last one. You'll get confused. You won't get a turn. Oh, you... Wow, you counter-tacticked me? Really? Good heavens. They counter-tacticked me. How dare they? Good. That's the one Fat Rat down. Northern kills you. Boskro kills that one. Right. Rat down. Morthen kills this one. Boskro attacks the Fat Rat. And I'm okay with this one actually. So this hand's okay. My turn anyway, so Instant Bodek. Hulking Rat. Unfortunately, we know for a fact... Oh! I'm so sorry. Morton just eliminates the rat immediately. And... well, yeah, I can go get the kill. I have one, hurrah. Some wounds there, we got some armor as well. We got some Smith's Apron, which gives armor and some dexterity as well. Good for smithing, yes, but it comes handy when beast starts to bite you as well. Not sure, does dexterity help with smithing? Don't think it does. Not sure why it helps with... no, it's fine. A little bit of resting, I think, for Bona. Although we have got a research point, which is going to be Darkwood, I think, next. Oh god, hang on. Help. Can I get that? We'll see if you have the weight capacity for it. You currently got the... Do you want it? You're currently wearing something that's way better. Your current suit is way better than that, Boscaro. Like, ridiculously better than that. I'll give it to you if you want it, but it's a huge downgrade for you. Your current leather jerkin is just ridiculously good. That's made of pure leather. Okay, so what else do we do here? Okay, so Jadwiga can use that. You can't equip anything at the moment because you got that shield is too heavy for you, unfortunately. That you can put you can use the insulting shield. What you can do, you can use that insulting shield. What about that? Is that helping out at all? It's actually better to a certain degree. With this massive suit of armor. It's not as good as that, and not as good as that. That's not very good in general, to be honest. This is what it's made of. Bone and Darkwood, which is a shame because yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Right, folks, let's do the end of the turn because we're gonna get a research point next turn anyway.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in. But alas, grow up we must.
Gather it
One
down.
of your children has matured. Becoming an adult is an important rite
Barn
of
him.
passage. A pigeon flies to your village with a note attached. It reads, "Dear residents of the lovely settlement, if you will, please visit my humble abode, placed not so far from your lovely home. It is very nice. I am a blacksmith of dwarven tradition, and I have an offering for you kind people. Yes, there is a small map drawn..."
Yes. I didn't actually count for the very well played. I didn't actually count for the wound. Right, let's do things. So let me camp you immediately, sorry, before I forget. I'll camp you immediately. Take some crafting up there. Gather some of that. Right, that still gets done. Level ups here. Bodek more strength. Boscro more stealth. Bona more health. Jadwiga more will. Morton more will. Ladja more traps. Barik more folklore. Sarjak more perception. Lethington more strength. Vladimir more health. Nyeznevui more health. Nien Mironieg more folklore. And Barnum some perception. You just arrived and you leveled up. God. It's easy being good, isn't it? One more space than camp. Aye. Point. Good point. Good. Move there, and there's also leather as well. Okay. Fair play to you. Uncamp that. If I go down a smidge. Camp here. I can get some wood. Get some meat. Get some leather. Okay, that's there. Research point, I'm going to get Darkwood up and running, I think. You go for Darkwood? Because we have a place for Darkwood we can grab over here. There's a really close camp for Darkwood here, actually. Means you can camp here, get Darkwood, get herbs, and also get cane. I think Darkwood's what I'm going to go for here. Yeah, I'll get some Darkwood. I can go for... what? Cancel? I think somewhere over here is coal. I can't remember where it is. I think coal might be somewhere over here. Oh, coal might be over here? I can't remember where coal is. It's not a reason my village, unfortunately. My village range is quite small at the moment. But I'm going to get some darkwood. Okay. We got some darkwood there, darkwood there, darkwood there, darkwood there. We found some more darkwood, actually. Which actually means if you camp over here, you can get access to food, herbs, and darkwood, which means you can stay here forever. As long as you have enough gatherers. You're not doing anything, because I want my extra gatherer. Barnum. Go help out here, please. Make sure we get more food quickly. Work there, please. Get that herbalist up and running. Gathering tools ready. Oh yes, gathering tools ready. So, equipped. Who's currently working on gathering food? Barnum has got really low gathering, so actually, I'm okay giving Barnum the new stuff, just because Barnum needs to get more gathering. Bad quality. Jesus. Why am I making this bad quality? Because I need to make myself a smithy, that's why. Wow, the dwarven smithy's right there, okay. Cool. Right, folks, I'm going to call it there. I'll be back on Friday with more Phoenix Point, and I think I'm going to do... the current plan, I think, is Lobotomy Corporation on Saturday. So I think my schedule is going to be for the week, for the time being, Phoenix Point Monday, Friday, Thea on Wednesdays, and Lobotomy Corporation for a while at least on Saturdays. We'll see how that works out in the long term. Again, sorry I was a little bit late today, just because, you know, stuff. And hopefully this was a bit of a good distraction for you. It wasn't for me. I kind of needed to get my head out of that, although I'm dreading going back into it now. So I will catch you all on Friday for more Phoenix Point. Hopefully we don't get any more deaths this time. I might plan to actually finish Phoenix Point. I'll try to give it a go, yeah. I'll see how far I can get. Maybe we die or maybe we win, but I'm going to see if I can get to the end of whatever happens.